Why does it always seem like wealthy people do well when the economy slows down? When things are going great, opportunities are everywhere. But so is competition. Prices are high, risks are obvious, and everyone is trying to win at the same time. When the economy slows down, something changes. Fear spreads. Uncertainty takes over. Most people freeze. They stop making decisions and focus only on survival. And that's exactly why people with money and preparation step in. While most households are cutting back, stressing over bills, and trying not to fall behind, investors with resources are quietly moving. They're buying, positioning themselves, and setting up for the next rebound. Before we go further, if you want to understand how money actually works during recessions, hit like and subscribe. This channel focuses on calm, practical financial thinking, not hype. Now think about everyday people when times are good. Homeowners feel safe. Businesses expand. Employees feel confident asking for raises or switching jobs. Investors feel no urgency to act because everything looks stable. Now slow the economy down just a bit. That same homeowner starts worrying about overtime disappearing or bonuses being cut. A small business owner lies awake at night wondering how long they can keep paying staff if sales drop. Companies quietly freeze hiring and start talking about layoffs. This isn't failure. This is normal people reacting to pressure. And here's the key idea. Pressure forces decisions. Decisions create opportunities. Wealthy investors like downturns because that pressure doesn't crush them. They've built cushions, cash, multiple income streams, and systems that give them time and options. When everyone else is acting out of fear, they can act with logic. Think about 2008. Many families were forced to sell their homes or lost them entirely. At the same time, investors with cash were buying properties at huge discounts. Or look at 2020. Millions of people were just trying to survive week to week. Meanwhile, investors who stayed calm bought stocks at reduced prices and benefited when markets recovered. The same thing happens over and over. Fear spreads faster than facts. People rush to sell homes, stocks, or businesses just to get out. Prices fall quickly, not because everything is worthless, but because panic takes over. It's like a sudden flash sale. Prices drop fast, but only for a short time. People with cash can act immediately. Everyone else hesitates or sells at the worst moment. That brings us to one of the biggest advantages wealthy people have: access to capital. There's a big difference between having all your money tied up and having cash or credit ready. When someone loses a job or faces an urgent expense and has no accessible money, they're forced to sell assets at bad prices. That locks in losses. Wealthy investors plan for this. They keep cash reserves, credit lines, or liquid assets so they can move when opportunities appear. Even something simple like a solid emergency fund or pre-approved credit can make a huge difference. It gives you time, and time gives you choices. Another big factor is income resilience. Most people rely on one paycheck. If that income slows or stops, everything shakes at once. Wealthy investors usually have multiple income sources: rentals, dividends, side businesses, or ownership stakes. If one slows down, the others help carry the load. That breathing room changes everything. It means they don't have to panic sell. They can wait, think, and act strategically while others are forced into bad decisions. Knowledge also matters. Experienced investors watch trends, values, and fundamentals. When prices drop, they don't just see fear, they see information. It's like spotting a valuable item at a garage sale that others ignore because it looks rough. Someone with experience sees past the surface and understands its real worth. In downturns, this ability to separate panic from reality allows smart investors to buy high-quality assets at discounted prices. Then there's patience, one of the most underrated wealth skills. Most people panic during downturns. They sell to stop the pain and lock in losses. Then they miss the recovery. Prepared investors understand cycles. Markets rise, fall, stabilize, and recover. History shows this again and again. Patience isn't passive. It's strategic. People like Warren Buffett didn't panic during crises. They leaned in when others were afraid, and that patience paid off massively over time. Another quiet advantage wealthy people have is that their income usually exceeds their expenses by a comfortable margin. That gap gives flexibility. If one income stream disappears, they're not immediately in danger. They still have other sources coming in. That cushion turns what feels like a disaster for most people into an opportunity. Compare two people earning similar incomes. One depends on a single paycheck and spent heavily during good times. When the downturn hits, they're forced to sell investments at a loss. The other built savings, diversified income, and avoided overextending. When the same downturn hits, they're uncomfortable, but not desperate. Instead of selling, they're buying. This is why downturns don't create inequality, they expose it. They show who prepared and who didn't. The good news is you don't need to be rich to shift into the prepared group. You just need better habits. Build cash reserves. Diversify income where possible. Invest thoughtfully. Learn the basics. Practice patience. Every downturn is temporary. The opportunities they create are real. Prepare now, because another slowdown will always come. And when fear takes over again, you'll be ready to act, not panic. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.